Okay. Tell me, are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes, all okay. So good morning, everyone. Very good morning to all of you. I think there was some problem with the voice, but now it is fixed. Yes, Sahil, good morning. Good morning, Nihal. Good morning to all of you. Let everyone join. Yes, yes. Yes, Swarni, good morning. I'm good, Sahil. I'm good. How are you doing? Yes. So can you tell me what was the last point, guys? बोला बाळांनो, शेवटचा पॉइंट काय होता? What was the last point? What was the last point we studied? Check करो, everyone. I think we solved one question, right? We solved one question of distance displacement problem, right? First half distance, second half distance, that problem, right? Reply me yes, no? Yes, okay. Chalo. Now let us solve one more question. Let us try to solve one more question. Let us see what is the question. Chalo, everyone, write along with me. Start writing along with me, everyone. Now the question is something like this. Let me read the question and let me model the question here. A non-stop bus goes from one station to another station with a speed of 54 km per hour. Okay, sir. We have a non-stop bus. Okay. Initially, it was at station A. Finally, it is at station B. So it is moving from station A to station B. And during the journey AB, the bus had speed equal to 54 kilometer divided by hour. 54 kilometer per hour. Per means divided by. Yes, sir. Per means divided by. The same bus returns from the second station to the first station with the speed of 36 kilometer per hour. The same bus returns from the second station, okay, from the second station to the first station. Now the arrow should be like this, B to A, and the speed for the motion B to A with a speed of 36 kilometer per hour. Okay, sir, with a speed of 36 kilometer per hour. All right. Find the average speed of the bus for the entire journey. V average is equal to question mark. Everyone try this question. I will give you 1 minute. Do it. Everyone, try it. There is only one formula for the average speed. Total distance traveled upon total time taken. Do it. Try it. Before that, reply me in the chat box. Is the question clear to all of you? Small c, reply me in the chat box. Is the question clear to all of you? A to B journey, speed VAB. B to A journey, speed VBA. Small c, everyone. Very good. Question is clear. Okay, good. Try it, guys. Bano try kara. Try this question, everyone. We will discuss the logic. Don't worry. Okay, Devi has given the answer as sir 43.2 kilometer. Okay, 43.2 kilometer per hour. Okay, let's cross check this answer. We will cross check. We will cross check this answer. Others, right? Devashish has given the same answer. Okay. Devashish has given the same answer. Others? Sohini has given the same answer. Okay. Now 3% has given the same answer. Okay, we'll cross check. Ira, same answer. Okay. Tanvi has also given the same answer. Fine. Chalo, let us try to solve this. Okay, let us try to solve this. The method is very simple. The method is very simple. It is this. Everyone observe the method. What is asked? Sir, average speed is asked. See how the questions in physics are to be solved. Physics question कसे solve होतात बघा बाळांनो. Sir, what is asked? Average speed is asked. Okay, so here write V average. Do we have any formula to find out average speed? Yes, sir. Total distance traveled upon total time taken. Total distance traveled upon total time taken. What is the total distance? Sir, distance AB plus distance BA. Very good, Vidhi. Now everyone observe. Everyone observe. Distance AB plus distance BA. Distance AB plus distance BA. Okay, sir. Divided by time required for the motion AB plus time required for the motion BA. A to B, B to A. Okay, sir. Time required for the motion AB plus time required for the motion B to A. Okay. Now, distance, time, and speed. Ultimately, these are distance, time, and speed problems. Okay. Speed data we are given. Speed data we are given. Now, sir, we are not given distance data. We are not given time data. We are not given distance data. We are not given time data. In that case, we can observe A to B path and B to A path. Both of these paths are same path. If the same path are given, then we can take this path length, first path length as small d, and the second path length will be again small d. Yes, sir. So this is the hidden data given in the question. Path length for the first path and path length for the second path both are same. Okay. So, sir, path data is hidden and it is actually given to us that both of these paths are same. Okay. It means, sir, only time data is missing. Yes, only time data is missing. Now we know speed equal to distance upon time. Time equal to distance upon speed, right? Speed equal to distance upon time. Time is equal to distance upon speed. So distance AB, we will take it as D plus distance BA, we will take it again as D divided by. Okay, this is actually given data. Okay, hidden data, but it is given. Time AB, time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance AB, time AB will be calculated like this. Distance AB upon speed AB plus time BA will be distance BA upon speed BA. Speed for the motion BA. Okay, sir. And this is your V average. All right. Is equal to, sir, this D plus D will become 2D. Yes. Divided by, sir, distance AB upon speed AB. Distance AB is, sir, we have assumed it as D. Now this VAB, speed AB is 54 km per hour. Let us write 54. Let us find out the answers in kilometer per hour. Distance BA, but no distance BA का है Sir, distance BA is small d. Okay, divided by speed BA. Speed for the motion BA is already given in the question, 36 km per hour. Okay, is equal to V average. Fine. Next. Sir, this D we can take common. Yes, you can take that common. Sir, D into bracket 1 upon 54 plus 1 upon 36. Yes. Sir, this D and this D cancel. So that becomes 2 divided by 1 upon 54 plus 1 upon 36. Yes, sir. Now let us calculate this further here. Sir, this 54 is divisible by 9. 54 la 9 no divide karta hai to. Sir, 36 is also divisible by 9. So 1 by 9 we can take common. Yes, try to understand. So this 2 as it is divided by, sir, we can take 1 by 9 common. 9 into 6 is 54. No gunile 6, 54, right? 9 into 6, 54. Plus 9 into 4 is 36. So 1 by 9 we took common. Sir, this 9 goes into the numerator. Yes, yes. So keep this 2 as it is into 9 divided by 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4. 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4. Now you can just do the cross multiplication. 4 plus 6. So this cross multiplication 4, this cross multiplication 6, and this multiplication denominator, you will have 6 into 4, 24. So this will be 2 into 9 divided by, this 4 plus 6 will become 10 upon 24. Okay. So that will become 2 into 9 into 24 divided by 10. Okay, divided by 10 is not a big deal. Now you can do this. Reply me in the chat box. What is this final answer? Everyone, do this multiplication. First, do this multiplication, 24 into 9, and then double the answer. Okay. Don't make this 2 into 9, 18, then multiply by 18. Don't make that complications. Okay. Try to maintain the sequence like this, 24 into 9, then double it. Tell me everyone, what is the answer? Is it 43.2? Everyone check, cross check. Check करा बाळांनो, 43.2 येतं का? Everyone येतं? Very good. Sneha, Shreya. Yes, yes. Sir, the answer is 43.2. Okay, we have not changed any unit, so answer will be in again kilometer per hour. Answer will be again in kilometer per hour. Now I want this answer in meter per second. Okay, now we got the answer. Now I want to change the unit of the answer. I don't want it as kilometer per hour. I want it as meter per second. Chalo, on the next page, let us convert this unit. Everyone, 43.2 kilometer per hour is equal to, I don't want kilometer. Very simple, sir. When you don't want kilometer, 1 as it is, kilo means 1000, kilo means 1000, meter as it is. So sir, replacement for the word kilometer is 10 raised to 3 meter. The replacement for 1 kilometer is 10 raised to 3 meter. So जे नको आहे ते बाळांनो रिप्लेस करायचं पहिल्यांदा. 43.2. व्हेरी गुड इरा, सोनी. सर जे नको आहे ते रिप्लेस करा. ओके, युनिट कन्वर्जन कसं करायचं असतं बाळांनो? अगदी सिंपल असतं. काय नको आहे? किलोमीटर नको आहे ना, मीटर पाहिजे ना. यू डोंट वॉन्ट किलोमीटर, रिप्लेस इट. ओके, किलोमीटरला रिप्लेस केलं 10 raised to 3 मीटर. ओके, डिवाइड बाय. सर यू डोंट वॉन्ट आवर, वी वॉन्ट सेकंड. किलोमीटर मीटर पर सेकंड पाहिजे ना, आवर नको आहे, सेकंड पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, आवरला रिप्लेसमेंट काय बाळ? सर आवर इज इक्वल टू 3600 सेकंड. आवर और 1 hour इज इक्वल टू 3600 सेकंड. आवरला कसं रिप्लेस करायचं? 3600 सेकंड. ओके सर. सो सर दिस इज 1000. Sir, just give me a second. (43.2) as it is, this 1000 as it is, divided by 36000000 cancel, 10 upon 36, 43.2, 10 upon 36 will be 2 by 18. Shreya, you have to think again. 2 by 18. No, 5 by 18. It is 5 by 18. It's not 2 by 18. It's 5 by 18. 5 by 18. Now, sir, how to divide by 18? Not a big deal. How to divide by 18? What you can do is this. First, you can have this multiplication, no problem, here in this example. Because ultimately it is going to be the division problem. So here you can have this multiplication. So what will be that? 5 into 2, 10, carry 1. Carry 1 je hatsa. Okay, 5 into 2 is 10. Carry 1. Carry 1 je hatsa. Hatsa ala 1. 5 into 3, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. Carry 1. Carry 1 je hatsa. Okay. Then 5 into 4 is 20 and that 21. Okay. So that will be 216. Yes, answer it is 12. All of you are giving the correct answer. Divided by 2, divided by 9 is equal to, divided by 2, what will be that? 108 divided by 9, that will be 12. Okay. Everyone check whether you are getting the calculation or not. 30 millimeter per second. But unit conversion ची method समजून घ्या. Calculation I know all of you can do, but unit conversion, what is the method? Sir, the unit that we don't want, we gonna replace that unit. Yes. Kilometer you don't want, replace that kilometer by 10 raised to 3 meter. Sir, hour we don't want, we will replace it by 3600 second. Okay, sir. Chalo, everyone reply me CW clear and written, so that we can move on to the next point. Very good. Very good, Vishakha. Chalo. Today's homework I am giving you. DPP 2.1 you have already solved, but if any question is still remaining, just complete that. DPP 2.1 and DPP 2.2 you have to solve today. Okay. Basic homework is this. If anything remaining from DPP 2.1, you will complete that. Okay. Now today we are going to start motion third part. Okay, third part of the motion. Chalo, let me move on to the next page. Everyone write down again heading as motion. Part 3. Motion part 3. Chalo. Now the first thing that we are going to deal with is the term called as acceleration, or the physical quantity called as acceleration. Okay, write down everyone once again. What is acceleration? Sir, acceleration is rate of change of velocity or change in velocity upon time required. Okay, so write down change in velocity, divided by time required, Okay, acceleration symbol is A. Change means triangle. Change in velocity V divided by time required, let us denote it by delta T. Okay, time interval, final time minus initial time, final time instance minus initial time instance. Okay, sir. Sir, velocity is a vector quantity. Yes, velocity is a vector quantity. If the velocity is vector quantity, time is the scalar quantity, velocity is vector, change in velocity will also be the vector. Velocity is vector, change in velocity will also be the vector. Okay, sir. Time or time interval is a scalar. Vector quantity divided by scalar quantity gives the entire answer as a vector. Vector upon scalar gives you vector. Vector upon scalar gives you vector. Okay. So sir, this right hand side is a vector quantity. Yes. So this left hand side will also be the vector quantity, because mathematics says whenever there is equal to sign, if the left hand side is vector, right hand side should be vector. If left hand side is scalar, right hand side is also scalar. Scalar equal to scalar, vector equal to vector. Yes sir. Why we are writing this bar? Because velocity is a vector. Why we are writing this bar? Because acceleration is a vector. Okay sir. Sometimes some people, instead of writing bar, they write acceleration as a arrow. Arrow means bar. Sometimes some people write it as arrow, and sometimes some people write it as bar. Sir, what do you write? I write it as bar. मी काय लिहितो? मी bar लिहितो. Okay, fine. All right. Next. Now sir, can we say this change in velocity as final velocity vector minus initial velocity vector? F stands for final, I stands for initial. Okay, divided by, sir, time required. Yes, you can say that. Sir, can we say final time as t2 or final time instance minus initial time instance? Yes, you can say that. Sir, can we say final velocity minus initial velocity divided by, sir, we want to take final time as t and we want to take initial time as 0. Where we have taken initial time as 0 time. Okay, when the motion starts, we have taken the time 0, and final time, okay, any general time we have taken it as any general time, final time as t, and initial time we have taken as 0. Okay sir. So in that case, can we write it like this? Yes, you can write it like this. Okay. Okay, now this t is actually time interval. This is final time instance minus initial time instance. Final time instance minus initial time instance, but people have took the initial time instance as 0. Therefore, this t is directly appearing here. Appearing here. Okay, reply me in the chat box up to this clear and written. CW. Good. Fine. Now write down, taking units on both the sides. Unit of acceleration is equal to unit of change in velocity upon change in time or time interval. Sir, can we write this? Unit of velocity divided by unit of time required. Yes sir, we can write that. What is unit of velocity or change in velocity? Sir, meter per second. What is unit of time or time interval? Second. What is the answer? Meter upon second multiplied by this meter upon second here, this 1 upon second here. Sir, final answer is meter upon second square. This is going to be unit of acceleration. No. Yes sir, this we already know. Okay, this is a standard unit. Okay, what is the standard unit of distance or displacement? Meter. What is the standard unit of time? Second. Okay, there are other units, kilometer, there are other units of distance, kilometer, centimeter. There are different units, but the standard unit for the distance is meter, and the standard unit for the time is second. There are other units also, meter, hour, week, day, year. There are other units also. Okay, fine. Now generally the final velocity is denoted by the letter V and the initial velocity is denoted by the letter U. Okay, final velocity is denoted by the letter, just give me a second. Final velocity is generally denoted by the letter V and initial velocity is generally denoted by the letter u. Final velocity v न दाखवतात, initial velocity u न दाखवतात. Okay, so let me write that on next page. So everyone write down. Acceleration is changing velocity upon time required. This is a vector quantity, this is a vector quantity. So we are going to write it as final vector minus initial velocity vector upon time required. Now we are going to write the final time as final time as tf, initial time as ti. Now final velocity v, initial velocity u divided by time. Final time is t minus initial time is, we are generally we take initial time as 0. Okay sir, try to understand. हळूहळू समजून घ्या बाळांनो. Okay sir, now this t on the left hand side, this v bar minus u bar. Okay, this u bar on the left hand side will become positive, this minus u bar on the left hand side plus u bar. Interchanging left and right hand side, v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. Reply in the chat box up to this clear and written. CW समजलं का बघा बाळांनो. v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. चेक करा, आलं का लक्षात? फाइन. v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. All right, fine. Now write down this equation. This equation is to be used, write down, this equation is to be used when acceleration is, write down, acceleration is uniform. Uniform means constant. Now acceleration is a vector. Now when to say vector as a uniform or when to say vector as a constant? Sir, its magnitude should not change. Okay, just keep on writing. Its magnitude should not change. Its direction should also not change. So constant magnitude and constant direction. Okay, in that situation, sir, we can use this equation v is equal to u plus at, or v bar is equal to u bar plus a bar into t. Okay, now this bar is written for what? This bar is written for the sense of direction. Okay, this bar is written for the sense of direction. Okay, now in one dimensional motion, rightward direction, just keep on writing, rightward direction is taken as positive. Okay sir, is taken as positive, and leftward direction is taken as negative. And we write this equation as, instead of writing v bar, now we write v. Instead of writing u bar, now we write u. Instead of this a bar, now we write a, and this acceleration simply t. Okay, up to this, is that clear? Rightward direction positive, leftward direction negative. You can even call this as a vector form, okay, in which all the quantities are vectors. Okay, here for the sake of directions we will consider positive and negative symbols, okay, positive and negative signs. Okay, हेच लिहिलेलं आहे, the same thing has been written. This is a vector form and this is going to be the scalar form. Okay, how to use this effectively, when to take acceleration positive, when to take acceleration negative, all those things we are going to discuss. When to take velocity values as positive values, when to take velocities values as negative values, acceleration when to take positive, when to take negative, all those things we are going to discuss. Okay, velocity, acceleration आणि टाइम याच्या व्हॅल्यूज कशा सिलेक्ट करायच्या, कशा सबस्टिट्यूट करायच्या, त्या सगळ्या आपण गोष्टी बाळांनो डिस्कस करणार आहोत. ओके फाइन. नेक्स्ट okay, Sneha is saying, sir please open the last page. Okay, you can take the screenshot. Sneha screenshot घे आणि नंतर लिही आता. Okay, chalo next. So this is called as first equation of motion. Make like arrow like this and write here first equation of motion. Okay, this is called as first equation of motion. Okay sir. Next, now we are going to make one more, now we are going to write one more equation. Now we are going to write one more equation. Chalo, let us write it. The second equation of the motion, we are going to write it like this. Okay, don't try to derive this right now. Okay, initially we are going to write the equation. Okay, and later we are going to derive also this, derive this also. Okay, but for time being just write down the equation. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Write down this making an arrow like this. This is second equation of motion. Okay sir. Write down about all the terms. What is t? T is sir time interval. What is a? Sir, a is acceleration of the motion. Okay sir, a is acceleration. What is t? We have already written. What is u? So u is initial velocity. U is initial velocity. Okay sir. What is s? Sir, s is displacement. Sir, s is displacement during the motion, during the journey. Okay sir, do we have the vector form of this equation? Yes. Displacement is a vector, velocity is a vector, u means initial velocity, v means final velocity, plus as it is, time is not a vector, half as it is. Sir, acceleration is a vector, time square as it is, time is not a vector. Okay sir. All right, so this is the vector form of the same equation. Now write one more equation. Just keep on writing. Initially we are going to discuss all the things, just initially just keep on writing. V square, final velocity square, is equal to initial velocity square plus twice as. V square is equal to u square plus twice as. Make an arrow like this. Write down. This is third equation of motion. This is third equation of motion. Okay, all above three equations, all above three equations, first, second and third, are to be used when acceleration is uniform, when acceleration कॉन्स्टंट आहे, ऍक्सलरेशनचा मॅग्निट्यूड आणि डायरेक्शन कॉन्स्टंट असेल तरच हे वापरता येतं. ओके सर. Okay, for time being we are going to remember it. Okay, instead of deriving it, for time being we are going to remember it. All above three equations are to be used when acceleration is uniform. Uniform means constant, not changing in magnitude, not changing in direction. Okay, because acceleration is a vector. When to say a vector is constant? When its magnitude is constant as well as its direction is constant. Okay sir, acceleration is uniform. All right. For time being these are the three equations that we are going to use. Okay. Okay. Up to this, is that clear? Up to this, everyone reply me. CW, clear and written. Three equations of motion. Check kara. Everyone, write it and reply. Good. Fine. Now let us try to solve the questions. Okay, let us try to solve the questions. Let us try to solve the questions. Let me take the question like this. Let me take the question like this. Let's say initial velocity of the object. Initial velocity of the object is 10 meter per second. Final velocity is equal to 20 meter per second. Okay, final velocity is 20 meter per second. Time interval of the motion, just try to understand. Time interval of the motion is given as 5 seconds. Find out acceleration of the motion. Find out acceleration of the motion. Step by step, initially just understand. Okay, do not reply. Step by step, initially just understand. How to model this question? Sir, initial velocity symbol u. Okay, let us take it as 10. Sir, final velocity is also given. Final velocity is also given. It is, sir, 20 meter per second. Okay, magnitude of the velocity has increased. Initially it was 10 meter per second. Finally it is 20 meter per second. If not given, we have to assume the motion to be one dimensional motion. When it is not given in the question whether the motion is 1D, 2D, 3D, we are going to take it as one dimensional motion. Okay sir. So initially particle had velocity equal to u. When the particle was at this point, its velocity was u. जेव्हा particle इथं आला final point ला, okay, it has traveled some distance. Now the particle is at final point. At that final point, the velocity of the particle is v. Value is v. Direction is rightward. Direction is rightward. Okay. Now do not confuse for the sign. Okay, do not get any kind of confusion for the sign. This is the motion. Okay, what is the acceleration? Okay, what is the acceleration of the motion that we are asked? Okay, very simple. Do not bother about direction of velocities. Okay, do not bother about direction of velocities. Initially, first of all, write down what is given, what are the given values. Okay, sir, value of initial velocity given, value of final velocity given. We know velocities are vector, but do not bother about directions right now. Time interval, time required for the motion is given as 5 seconds. Okay, time required for the motion is given as 5 seconds. Okay, fine. Next, first of all, write the equation which contains initial velocity, final velocity, and the time. We have three equations. First is v is equal to u plus at. Then second is s is equal to ut plus half at square. Ut plus half at square. Third is v square is equal to u square plus twice as. V square is equal to u square plus twice as. These are the three equations that we have. Okay. In this equation, displacement is absent. In this equation, final velocity is absent. In this equation, what is absent? Time is absent. In this equation, displacement s is absent. पहिल्या equation मध्ये s absent आहे. Okay. In the second equation, final velocity v is absent. In the second equation, final velocity v is absent. In the third equation, time interval t is absent. This time interval t is absent. Okay. So now we will try to find out the answer using which equation? Sir, we have to find out the acceleration. Acceleration is present in all the three equations. Which equation is to be used? Which equation is to be used, that we have to think. Okay. Now the logic for that simply says that just try to tick mark the given things. Initial velocity, final velocity, and the time is given. Initial velocity, final velocity, time is given. Initial velocity, time. Initial velocity, final velocity. Now check which equation is to be used. In this second equation, displacement is also unknown, acceleration is also unknown. In the third equation, acceleration is unknown, displacement is unknown. Sir, here we have two unknowns and only one equation. That cannot be solved. Here also we have two unknowns and there is only one equation we cannot solve. But sir, in the first equation, we have only one unknown, that is acceleration, and one equation. So जे दिले त्याला पहिल्यांदा बाळांनो टिक मार्क करायचं. जे माहित नाहीये त्याला you can make a round bracket or question mark and then check how many unknown and how many known are there. किती माहिती गोष्टी असणार आहेत आणि किती माहित नसणार आहेत. इथं दोन अननोन आहेत, इक्वेशन एकच आहे सर. दोन अननोन असताना एक इक्वेशन सॉल्व नाही होत. हा, एक इक्वेशन एक अननोन सॉल्वेबल, टू इक्वेशन टू अननोन सॉल्वेबल, थ्री इक्वेशन थ्री अननोन सॉल्वेबल. So with this logic, this is the logic to select the equation. Okay sir. So sir, now we are going to use this logic, okay, which is given by you. Now we are going to use this tick mark logic to select the equation. Okay. So now write final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Now very simple. We are not writing bar. Okay. We know that the motion is one dimensional motion. So no need to write separately bar here. Okay. We will use the scalar form of the equation. Okay. Now the scalar form rules. Okay. Rules for using this equation. Those are as follows. Okay. ते जे काही इक्वेशनला वापरायची रूल्स आहेत ना बाळांनो, ते असे आहेत. व्हेलॉसिटीची जी व्हॅल्यू आहे ना फायनल व्हेलॉसिटीची लिहून टाका, प्लस मायनस विचार नका करू. इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटीची व्हॅल्यू लिहून टाका, प्लस मायनस विचार नका करू. ओके. आता ऍक्सेलरेशनची व्हॅल्यू नंतर लिहूया. टाइमची व्हॅल्यू जी आहे ना लिहून टाका, प्लस मायनस विचार करू नका. ओके. सो प्लस मायनस बाळांनो जो विचार करायचा आहे, द प्लस मायनस थॉट इज ओनली फॉर दिस ऍक्सेलरेशन. ओके. ऍक्सेलरेशन पॉझिटिव्ह टाकायचं की निगेटिव्ह टाकायचं तेवढाच क्वेश्चन असतो. हे इक्वेशन काय म्हणतं, whether to put acceleration positive or negative, take that decision. Okay. पण सर आता acceleration आपण नाही सबस्टिट्यूट करायचं. राईट नाउ acceleration is not to be put by us. It is actually asked. So keep it as it is. Acceleration लाच फक्त पॉझिटिव्ह किंवा निगेटिव्ह टाकायचं असतं बाळांनो, बाकीचं काही करायचं नसतं. ओके. कारण आपण याचे स्केलर फॉर्म्स वापरायला लागलोय. ओके. कुठेही वेक्टर काही करत नाहीये. नंतर आपण त्याचा वेक्टर फॉर्म पण वापरू. ओके. बट नॉट नाव. Okay sir. ठीक है. Very simple then. This 20 as it is. This 10 on the left hand side, that becomes minus 10. On the right hand side we have this 5 and this acceleration a. This 20 minus 10 becomes 10 is equal to 5 times a. Therefore 5 times a. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Very good. Therefore sir, the 5 times a value becomes 10. Therefore a becomes 10 upon 5 means 2 meter per second square. 2 meter per second square. Chalo everyone reply me in the chat box. Is this question clear to all of you? Acceleration आला आपोआप. Very good. Initial velocity given, final velocity given, time interval given, acceleration asked. Done. CW. Sequentially एक एक गोष्ट जरा समजून घ्या. Yes, very good. Now, next question. Find out. This is one-dimensional motion. Of course, 1D motion. We are dealing with 1D motion only. Okay. Find out displacement or the distance traveled. आता straight line motion आहे त्यामुळे आणि rightward motion आहे, डायरेक्शन पण काही चेंज होत नाहीये. Continuously it is moving in the rightward direction. Okay. Continuously it is moving in the rightward direction. Okay. So distance or displacement you can very easily calculate. Displacement, and right now here S. Right now here displacement is S is equal to question mark. Okay, everyone. How to find out displacement? Sir, now we know the value of acceleration. Yes, we know the value of acceleration. So acceleration can be tick mark now. Yes, acceleration can be tick mark now. Now, sir, we also know the time for the motion. Yes, so time is already tick mark. So we can either use equation number 2 or equation number 3 because acceleration is tick mark now. Acceleration ला बाळांनो आता tick mark आहे. Final velocity माहित आहे, initial velocity माहित आहे, acceleration पण माहित आहे. Initial velocity, time, acceleration, time, all of these things are known. Even final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration, all of these things are known. Here only unknown is displacement. Here also only unknown is displacement. All other things are known. So now you can use any equation that you want. Now you can use any equation that you want. Okay, sir. We are going to use this equation now. Let us use V square equals U square plus twice AS. Okay, sir. V. Now the rule to use this equation says that put the value of velocity, final velocity, put the value of initial velocity, put the value of displacement, only think for the sign of acceleration. Acceleration च्या sign चा फक्त विचार करायचा, whether to put it as positive or negative. Okay, चलो. Final velocity 20 square, initial velocity 10 square, final velocity 20, initial velocity 10 plus twice. Now sir, think for the sign of acceleration, whether to put acceleration as +2 or -2. Let us think for that. If the magnitude of velocity is increasing, if the magnitude of velocity is increasing, initially it was 10, finally it is 20. If magnitude of velocity is increasing, take acceleration positive. Velocity वाढली की acceleration positive घ्या. Velocity कमी झाली की acceleration negative घ्या. Okay, sir. Initially it was 10, finally it is 20. Take the acceleration positive. Okay, fine. Everyone calculate displacement. करा बाळांनो displacement चे calculation आणि chat box मध्ये सांगा मला. How many meter displacement distance आहे ना शेवटी. Ultimately काय displacement शेवटी काय path length आहे. Very good, Sony, Ira. Everyone calculate now displacement. Very good. Very good, Parthivi. Everyone calculate. Subhan, perfect. All of you are giving the correct answer. Very good. Chalo, everyone try it. Sir, this 20 square is 400, 10 square is 100, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 into S. Sir, 400 minus 100 is 300, E is equal to, sir, 4 times s. Yes, Neha, perfect. Devi, perfect. Therefore, sir, displacement s is equal to 400 divided by, sorry, 300 divided by 4. 300 divided by 4. Do the calculation. You will get the answer as 75. Okay, these calculations you have to do independent of teacher. Okay, you have to do on your own. Up to this, everyone shall reply me clear and written. Now we found out the displacement also. We have initial velocity, we have final velocity, we have time. Now we have displacement also. How much is this displacement? Sir, this displacement is now 75 meter. Initial velocity 10 meter per second. Final velocity 20 meter per second. Acceleration during the motion is 2 meter per second square, and displacement for the motion is 75 meter. So in this way we have found all the parameters of this motion. Okay, all the parameters of this motion. Okay, now let us consider one more example. Let us consider one more example and let us try to solve that. Okay. Initial velocity small u is given as, but this equation is applicable when acceleration is uniform, but it is not given, so we have to consider it as uniform. Yes, when it is not given in the question whether the acceleration is uniform or not, what we have to consider? We have to consider it as uniform. Yes, you have made a good comment. Very good. When the acceleration, when it is not given in the question whether acceleration is uniform or not, but all the parameters in the questions, are saying that try to use these equations. V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square is equal to u square plus twice s. जेव्हा या इक्वेशन्स वापरायच्या आहेत, it is pre-assumed that acceleration is going to be uniform. Okay. Okay, sir. Next, let us try to solve the question. Let's say you are given the initial velocity as 15 meter per second. Let's say you are given the final velocity as 10 meter per second. Let's say the motion is only one dimensional motion. Okay, and initial velocity given to you, final velocity given to you. Those values are 15 meter per second when the particle was present here. When the particle is present here, the velocity is 10 meter per second. Okay, now acceleration value, whether to call it as acceleration or retardation, that is your choice. So let me write acceleration let's say, let me model the question. Let's say we have a car here. Okay, now the car applies brakes. कार काय करते? ब्रेक अप्लाय करते. कार काय करते? ब्रेक अप्लाय करते आणि कारचा स्पीड कमी होतो, and the speed of the car decreases. So write down, car decreases the speed by applying brakes. Okay, sir. Now try to understand. When the car tries to stop or tries to decrease the speed by applying brakes, actually velocity value or the magnitude of velocity, or you can say the speed, try to understand. Here the value of speed, initially it was more 15, finally it is less 10. So value of the speed or the magnitude of velocity has decreased. In that case acceleration ची value बाळांनो negative येणार. So right here here value of speed is decreasing, value of speed is decreasing, so we will take acceleration value negative, acceleration value negative. बरोबर, बघा येते की नाही, चेक करूया. Let the time required for the motion is equal to 5 सेकंड. आता बघा ऍक्सलरेशनची व्हॅल्यू आपोआप निगेटिव्ह यायला पाहिजे, येते की नाही. कुठलं इक्वेशन वापरायचं चेक करा. v इज इक्वल टू u प्लस at, v स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू u स्क्वेअर प्लस ट्वाइस as, and s is equal to ut plus half at square. टिक मार्क करा. फायनल वेलोसिटी गिवन, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी गिवन, टाइम गिवन. फायनल वेलोसिटी गिवन, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी गिवन, initial velocity given, time given. How many unknown? Displacement, acceleration. How many unknown? Acceleration, displacement. How many unknown? Only one unknown. One unknown, one equation is solvable, so we have to select this equation. So now use v is equal to u plus at. Final velocity is 10. Rule says just put the value of final velocity, put the value of initial velocity, put the value of time. Think for the sign of acceleration only. Okay sir. Final velocity 10, initial velocity 15. Now sir, acceleration, we do not have to put the acceleration right now, we have to find the acceleration, so keep it as it is. Find करायचं ना, मग as it is ठेवा. We have to put the time as it is. बाकीच्या सगळ्या व्हॅल्यूज, वेलॉसिटी असतील, डिस्प्लेसमेंट असेल, इनिशियल वेलॉसिटी, फायनल वेलॉसिटी, डिस्प्लेसमेंट, टाइम, व्हॅल्यूज ऍज इट इज टाकायच्या. काय प्लस मायनस विचार नाही करायचा. प्लस मायनस इज टू बी थॉट ओनली फॉर द एक्सेलरेशन. ओके सर. 10 minus 15 is equal to 5 times acceleration. 10 minus 15 is sir minus 5 is equal to 5 times acceleration. Therefore sir, acceleration is equal to minus 1 meter per second square. Sir, negative acceleration is called as deceleration. So therefore write down, you can say acceleration is equal to minus 1 meter per second square, or you can say deceleration equal to 1 meter per second square. आता डिसलरेशन हा शब्द वापरलाय ना, मग परत मायनस सांगायची गरज नसते. ऍक्सेलरेशन निगेटिव्ह आलं म्हणजे ते डिसलरेशन आहे हे समजून घ्यायचं असतं. ओके, चलो. रिप्लाय इन द चॅट बॉक्स अप टू दिस क्लिअर अँड रिटन. एव्हरीवन ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड अँड देन रिप्लाय मी. बघा बाळांनो, समजलं का? ऍक्सेलरेशन कधी पॉझिटिव्ह येतं, कधी निगेटिव्ह येतं. भरपूर गणित सॉल्व करायचे आहेत आपण येणाऱ्या. इन दी अपकमिंग लेक्चर्स वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व मेनी क्वेश्चन्स ऑन दीज इक्वेशन्स ऑफ मोशन्स. ओके, but slowly we will clear the logic first. There should not be any mistake while putting positive sign, negative sign. Okay, there will not be any test on this Sunday. Okay, if it is, it will be definitely informed. Just don't worry, Devashish. Chalo guys, reply me in the everyone reply me in the chat box. Up to this, all the things taught in today's lecture clear to all of you? बोला बाळांनो, सगळं समजलं आज? Yes, very good. So let me take a leave now. Okay, chalo guys, bye bye everyone. Let me end this lecture at this point. Have a very nice day. Okay, enjoy. Chalo, bye bye. Yes.